Alright, of course this is a little bit long right now because we didn't know how much we want, and we gave it 30 thousandths in there, but we're gonna be centering it up with the edge so that that'll blend, and this straight height here will get cut down to where we just got enough room for this to be there, and then it'll swivel from here to here. Okay, we changed over to our drill chuck, and we came in, we knew where center was because we had already touched off of both sides, and we come in with a shell mill and we gave this about 30 thousandths extra, clearance on the back side here. Anyway, we hit 0 here, and we're striving for some 532 locating pins. These are going to be the locating holes, and this other part here will have the solid pins, and it'll be able to shift and coordinate in a 90-degree difference from one spot to another spot. So we're going for the last one here and getting ready to crank that in, and basically all we're doing is creating an equal pattern here. We're just going out 5/8 from each center and then going down a 1/2 inch. Alright, now we can pull this part out. Well, let's not. Let's put a little countersink in these locations right here. Alright, now I'm going to set up the index head so we can put the whole pattern in the other side, but we're going to go ahead and trim this down so our height is not so bulky here. And like I said before, we'll get some room in here for our diameter of our pipe that's going to be affixed to this piece right here. Alright, we're going to change up a little bit because we got to move on to some other projects, and this is custom work for a barbecue on a gunnel of a boat, and we have underwater or below waterline work to take care of, and that takes preference over this. So we're going to change up, but we need to finish this up so we can clean up all of our bronze chips, and the next segment of this is to go ahead and part this off. We've completed all of this work right here. And then this right here will be the split line that gets the stanchion radius cut into it with the butt end or the mating other side. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and part that section off right there. Okay, we got our super spacer set up here on the mill, and we've already centered up, and we took a 3/8 and went down through, gave us a guide hole location. We put a split line right here, across here. We've already shortened this hub itself for our width of our, this will actually go in line with it like this. So this is all sided. We're getting ready to go ahead and put 2 holes in here that are going to be a press fit for this roll pin, stainless steel roll pin. It's the only stainless part on here, and they're going to engage with either that position or that position. So this thing could be operational or folded down. And we found a silicone bronze bolt, strut bolt, fit this threads right here. We found a stainless steel spring, compression spring, and we got the right push. And we're actually going to make this be able to pull out, twist, and go in. So it won't need any tools to create the function or operation of the barbecue holder. So let's go ahead and get our holes in here, and that's what we're up to. I better check this, you know, inch and a quarter here, inch and a quarter. Lately, you know, I don't know if I can remember something for 2 days. Alright. We'll set our dial here. Alright, we flipped the hub over, and what we've done is we've got a 9/16. We measured this. This is like 15 thousandths under 9/16. So we got a 9/16 4-fluter, and all we're doing is counterboring that hole right there to a depth of 1 3/4. That'll take up the length of the spring. We'll be making a square head. We'll put a screwdriver slot in it, and this thread here will go down in here. We'll probably cut the length of that thread off, but we want the spring to slide on a straight shank. If we have it slide on the threads, it'll tend to want to catch on the threads. I like to have the full shank on there. We're using our hand wheel, and we've set our dial to 0 right there. Okay, we got the, ooh, nice. That's it's almost about a ½ inch down in there. That's going to be real nice. Plenty of room. Okay, now the next thing is to get this set up and put 2 matching holes straight across and 2 matching holes countersunk for 2 Allens in on here. And then after that, we're going to be setting it up, and we got to poke a 920 thousandths hole down through there for it to clamp on the stanchion. We got the half here that's going to get bored through here, and we need to put in a hole here and a hole here that's going to be tapped. And then we're going to put in 2 in here. We'll have to back bore those afterwards to suit 2 socket heads to go down and tighten those in. So we took our, this is just a spring-loaded tap follower, and we got it down here, and we went back and forth with our scribed line, which we scribed the flat up to here, both sides, and then a straight line, and then we tracked back and forth. Now we're in the center. Now we're going to be moving in and out exactly the distance this way here. Now we do know that how far that pipe is, or that diameter of that pipe, and we want to be outside that on each side. I like this for laying out a lot of time because it doesn't hurt anything. So we're coming out, it's 920, so there's 460 is halfway. Put a little spring tension. Now that right there is going to be the width of the bore there, and so now we just got to come outside where we're going to have center, somewhere right around in there. .6875, so what we're going to call center there. All right. Put in 2 holes here. Now this one here can go through. We don't have to hold back on this one here. The other side there, we'll give it plenty of thread so that we don't have to fight it with a tap. There's 1-inch depth. That's plenty enough for really any tap to go. All right, we're going to touch it off. Give it a little chamfer. Same on this side here. All right, we'll go ahead and we tap that hole. We're going to run it on over to the other side here. And now we're just going to start this in, and then we're going to release it and do it by hand. It's a blind hole. I want to take a chance on breaking it off in there. Okay, now we got to get the mating piece in here and do those 2 holes right there. We got to go hunt up a socket head set, Allen pair of them, so we can use them for holes, and we'll go get our tool to do the back boring as well. Okay, this is like 420 on the end mill. Alright, we're going to bring it down to where we just barely create the flat all the way, and then we're going to sink it down in. An additional 200.